Hey guys, so it's me, Limey10, and this is my first Albion Online video. I am currently rank 6 or rank 6 minor in the black zone. So I'm just gonna hop right in and play some Albion. But most of this gameplay isn't gonna be a whole lot of combat. Mainly, I'm just gonna be mining ores the entire time, trying to not get ganked, which, well, if I do get ganked, I won't be happy about it, but it will be entertaining, I will assure that, so... Yeah. I'm sorry for the lag. My internet is not very good. So there will be a lot of choppy gameplay, as you will see. Currently have, I think, I'm 1.5 million silver. My goal currently is to get to up to 7 million so that I can get premium. So I still have a little ways to go. I have, as you can see, rank 6 gear. Still have a rank 4 Galatine, but I'm getting there. And then this is what I've collected so far. And we already are at 10% of our maximum weight, so it'll be a little bit. I actually I'm very new to Albion Online in the community. I only picked up the game recently due to COVID-19, which of course is pretty bad for a lot of the world. It's not been very great. So, of course, there's not a whole lot to do because we're all inside, and that's not good. So I kind of just, I've been getting a lot of ads for Albion Online before, but I kind of just I saw that it was free and I just kind of picked it up because I didn't really know what it was. And I started playing it, and I weirdly, I got into the game for kind of one of the reasons, for kind of not a reason. I'm not a huge fan of the combat, but I love, the Animal Crossing kind of style grind, where I can do this, kind of commentary stuff, and I don't have to really think a whole lot. Of course, when we're in the black zone, I would get to do a little more thinking, because I can get ganked and lose all my stuff, which is bad, and I'll lose a ton of money, because I'll have to rebuy my stuff again, but... besides that, it's a pretty chill experience. I get to kind of just walk around, As far as combat goes, there are these, ore elementals. This is a tier 5 ore elemental. And they're kind of, there's a rhythm to them once you get used to them, but it's still kind of fun, you get some good XP from them, and then you get to mine them for ore. One of the benefits of why you would kill these and not just ignore them is that, unlike regular ore outcrops, you mine them 2 times as fast. So rather, regular titanium are taking 4 swings for each one of these nodes. This one only takes me 2 hits and a half in order to get the full outcrop. As you can see here, right now I'm mining some uncommon, and it took me 4 for each one. So yeah, it's kind of good. As far as cosmetics going, I'm rocking I forget what it's called. It's not like a barbarian, but kind of cult cape, I think. Let me check appearance. I go here. So no, if I go here, yeah, it's it's a decorative keeper plate mail cape. And then I'm also rocking a nice kind of goth looking skin on my mount. I think is really cool. As far as mount, which is my armored horse. It's the Moragnum Mare skin. It's kind of goth looking. I really want to get the kind of this really awesome, pure white skin. This one I think looks really badass. As well as maybe something like, where is it? The skull one looks really cool too. So yeah, I'm kind of looking to get them. And you might be wondering if you play Albion, Or you might not if you're like if you're play Albion and you aren't a gatherer. You might be asking, well, why am I not using a riding horse? This like the armored horse, sure it adds protection, but I'm gathering, so why not use the armored horse, the non-armored, just the riding horse for the extra speed? Well, the reason is if I get ganked, especially if there's a team, I think that they can take me off my mount much faster if I'm using um, a riding horse than an armored horse, because the armored horse obviously has a lot more damage resistance than a riding horse. Of course, you sacrifice speed, but you still get a pretty fast mount. Is this guy trying to gank me? No, he's trying to gank me? Oh, hey, I guess I'm joining this guy's party. I don't know what he wants me to do, but I'm just gonna mine. I wonder where he's going, but I accepted his party invite because, I don't know, I just kind of felt like it. I probably meant shit. That is not good. You are going to leave, because that is, I think, a tier 6 enemy. If you want to hear, the main orb we're going for is Runite, because it's the next tier that I've unlocked. Or I can mine tier 7 Meteorite, but tier 6 Runite is a lot easier for me to get now, so I'm going to capitalize on getting as much of this as I can, and sell the market to hopefully get me closer to that 7 million silver. And as one thing that's interesting is for each orb, depending on what pickaxe you have, it multiplies I think by 2 times for the amount of time it takes to mine each level up. So for titanium it took me 4 hits, that one took me 4.5 hits, that one took me 8.5 hits. And yeah, as far as what else to talk about, there isn't a whole lot kind of going on. At least not where I live. Most people are just kind of staying inside. A lot of my friends, of course, are out of school. Me as well. Which has been kind of awesome, but also kind of shit because it's really fucking boring. There isn't a whole lot to do. Trying to think what else to talk about. Maybe I'll talk about how I don't know what to talk about. Maybe that's what we'll talk about. Maybe, oh, you're not, no, stop hitting me. Stop, leave me alone. And there's the lag again. Yeah, this is not a great setup, especially being in a black zone, where I'm lagging a ton. Probably should have picked a time of day where the internet was much better, where there wasn't as many people online, because if that was the case, then I would probably be able to avoid a lot of this lag. And be able to assure myself that escape from gankers. Which, for those of you who don't know, a ganker in video games is basically when a team in a PvP area, like kind of bullies you, well, not bully, but like they gang up on you, where like take your stuff. So to avoid gankers, and ganking in Albion is like, it's not like a rude, unethical thing. It's pretty, it's a part of the game. So like if you get ganked, it's like, well, you got ganked, you know? You shouldn't prepare to not get ganked. I haven't done any ganking myself, but kind of becoming a ganker is kind of a part of the progression. So eventually I will have to kind of get into that area of the game. But for now, I kind of started my area of the game, which is really remaining on gathering, simply because the profit that I'll get from gathering and really maxing that out will make the leveling in the combat a lot more smoother. And I like gathering anyway. I think it's really chill and relaxing. It's allowed Albion to be kind of that game that I just used to wind down with. I kind of like, it's not really a direct comparison, but I kind of compare the gathering to something like Animal Crossing, except, you know, people are trying to kill you. So there's that. If you play RuneScape and you're saying to yourself, this game reminds me a lot of RuneScape except it's top down, well then you would be right, because this game is basically, not really a clone of RuneScape, but it's a RuneScape type game, which the genre that I've learned recently is called sandbox RPG, MMORPG. You know, like, there isn't really a story, you just kind of do what you want. And I've come to really like that. It's a lot of fun. You know, I feel like not enough people playing Albion online. Well, a lot of people play, but I feel like a lot more people really need to experience this game for kind of, although it's super grindy, especially as a free-to-play player. Even when you get premium, it's still really grindy. But playing this game as just whether you're free-to-play or not, the grind is almost like, I compare it to Animal Crossing because you end up kind of accepting that, like, you aren't going to get very far in one day. You kind of just take it day by day and go really at a nice, slow pace, at your own pace. And I really think, I find it pretty lovely. So, for anyone out there who doesn't own a Nintendo Switch like me, and is kind of pissy that they can't play Animal Crossing, also like me, well then try Albion, because, or at least try the gathering aspect of Albion. Because it's quite a time. I'd even encourage you to try the combat aspect, because there's still kind of a, not a chill grind, but a lengthy kind of take your time type of grind. So this is a game that you want to really, you gotta be patient with. You gotta really take your time, and I think that can lead to a lot of satisfying progression. Also, sorry if I keep saying I think, and if I'm, lecturing, I don't want to sound pushy. This is, one of my first times doing this, so I hope that this is enjoyable for you, the audience. If there is one, of course. I don't know. I'm recording the video. I don't know what audience is watching this. I don't know if I have an audience yet, for I am simply a man pre-upload. Only will post-upload me be fully aware of the amalgamation that is my audience, or lack thereof. But yeah. Speaking of, this is the first video, I feel I might as well go into what I hope this channel may be. My hopes are for what this is. My plans are kind of for this, or to really make kind of, not really niche, but kind of very relaxed type of videos that are very much some of the stuff that I don't really watch this kind of stuff all the time, but it's the kind of stuff that I appreciate the most on YouTube. And it's the kind of stuff that's quite literally just someone talking in front of a camera while playing a game. Or just talking in front of the camera, just like rambling, just like spilling their thoughts out. Even if it's like pushy or a little arrogant stuff, like that kind of those self-aware, very talkative, self-aware, not content-heavy videos are, I appreciate personally, and that's kind of the stuff I really want to make, which is why, of course, you are simply seeing some very boring gameplay while a 16-year-old boy who doesn't really know what he's talking about gives you commentary on exactly what he's doing. I wonder, I'm very lucky that I have not gotten ganked yet. Surprisingly, I'll have to go into explanations for those who don't know. So in Albion you have different zones, and the different zones allow players to do different things. So in the blue zone you have your most relaxed zone, where as long as you aren't part of a faction, in factions everywhere you can be killed, but as long as you're not part of a faction, you are completely safe in the blue zone. No PvP can kill you, and if you get killed by a mob, well, you won't lose all your stuff. If you enter a yellow zone, what happens is you end up players under certain circumstances. You can PvP players in specific regions of that zone. In the red zone, it's full PvP. So before you enter a zone with your character, if you're in a blue zone, you can choose whether you want to be hostile or not. Right now I'm in a black zone, so I'm hostile. But in a red zone, before you enter, you can choose whether to be hostile or friendly. If you're friendly, you can't PvP. But if you choose to be hostile, you can PvP. And if you die, you can be eluded, and people can just kind of take all your stuff. In the black zone, however, everyone is automatically able to PvP, regardless of whether they pick hostile or friendly. and it's a lot easier to get ganked, and it's kind of where the end game, or at least late mid-game content takes place. Oh, let me fight this guy. Or this thing. Get the orb. So then, yeah. So the Blackstone, I'm quite surprised that I have been left kind of safe, and this is my first day in the Blackstone, and I've noticed that I've kind of been almost a little shooken when I encounter a player. Because before in the red zone, like, you could get ganked, it was nerve-wracking, but like if you like when you saw a player's name tag, you could be like, oh, you could kind of ensure whether they were going to attack you or not, because you would know with looking at their name tag whether they were friendly or hostile. Here, everyone is hostile, but of course, some people are gatherers, some people don't really want much to do with you, so it's kind of like anonymous. You can never really tell if when a player walks on your screen whether what their intentions are. And that's a little nerve-wracking, because getting ganked as a gatherer is kind of like one of those things that really gets to you. I remember a couple days ago, I was ganked by this guy. He never knocked me in chat. Usually I don't get mad, and I kind of accept, and I'm just like, eh. But I got like really pissed off because like I had a ton of like rare ores, and yeah, so kind of like, because it takes, you usually will spend like an hour or two kind of doing one single run to make like 100,000 when you're a miner, or at least at the stage I was. So like gathering is something that, like, when you get ganked, it's very frustrating, because that means all the time you spent kind of is lost. So that's why, you know, you got to be very, very careful when you kind of out in PvP zones, because if you get ganked, you can lose, well, almost everything. Let's see, where am I on the map? Yeah, there I am. So, oh, what's this? This is cool. Is this someone? Wait, is this someone? Shit! No! Leave me alone! 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 Okay, they left me alone. I don't know what that is actually. I think that might be a player's base, but like I've heard of these like bases that you can build, but I still don't understand the mechanic, because I've only been playing this game for like a month. I'm only in like what, early to mid game. I think. I don't know how much content there is in this game, but there seems like quite a bit. Can I get this really nice? Yes, give me the orange metal. Yes, give me the metal. Oh, sweet, I got my gathering bonus, meaning that I got 2 knights instead of 1 per node, so that was really nice. That's really good. You see, I'm gonna see how much I have. I have 29, 3. I'm gonna get rid of that regular titanium because that is wasting space. We want to collect just really nice, and of course rare to uncommon titanium, because that stuff is still worth quite a bit. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Plus 90. Pretty nice. Let's see where else. Where else can we go? Okay, he's friendly. That guy's friendly. That guy's not friendly because he is an NPC that is also an enemy, and I don't want to get involved in his mischief. Oh, no boss here right now, so we should be okay. There's another Dawn. Let's see, where is... There's not a whole lot going on, so there's not a whole lot to talk about. There's no... if you guys don't know what the different ores are, blue is titanium. The orange kind of one is runite. Oh god, am I getting ganked? I'm getting ganked. I don't know where I am. I don't know what... Shite. Oh man, I got ganked. Oh, oh man. Oh, that kind of hurts. Well, that's what I get for dealing in territory that I don't belong. Well, I'm probably gonna leave this episode here. Honestly, this was a fun video to make. I probably would be a lot more angry if I wasn't doing commentary, but I think that this actually might be a good coping mechanism to dealing with dying in this game and not getting super pissed off. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Hope you all have a wonderful day, you know, especially during these times. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.